Hi everyone. Right, so this is not a makeup tutorial at all by any stretch of the imagination, because you only have to look at my brush to know that this is not a get ready with me. It's literally hanging on by a thread. But what it is I wanted to come and tell you all my story. And when I say story, it's not really ever a story. I can't stress that enough. It's just something I say or said, and then when I've repeated it to someone, they've been like, "You what? You did what? You said what?" So, yeah. Oh, look at, I'm not, well, there we are. That's the end of that. I'll have to get some glue on that. Right. So, I don't really know much about birds at all. I mean, I love birds. I like penguins. I think that's classed as a bird, even though they don't fly. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Anyway, I love birds, but don't really, know much about them, obviously, as I've just demonstrated with my penguin. But there was a certain bird that I honestly thought only come out at Christmas. Now, that's not giving too much away, because you might think the same. You might think, I know what bird she's on about. I honestly, oh my God, isn't it hard to try and do it like this when it's not a proper mirror? So, me and Simon were out one day, and all of a sudden I looked round and I said, "Oh my gosh, what's that over there?" And he was like, "What?" I said, "What's that doing out in August?" Now, he looked at me horrified, I'm not going to lie. And he was like, what is it? I said, "Robin, what is a robin doing out in August? They only come out at Christmas." Now, I thought they did only come out at Christmas, because I've only ever seen them on Christmas. I've only ever seen them on Christmas cards. I mean, how are you supposed to know these things, really? I don't know about if it hibernates until Christmas or whatever it might do, but I was shocked, genuinely shocked, to see a robin out in August. Now, maybe there's some sort of scientific thing about it. Maybe they don't have a red breast until December, and that's why they're more noticeable. Now, as it happens, since then, I happen to have seen loads of robins all throughout the year. January to, let's take these out. Oh, all my life. Crikey, Sabrina Carpenter, eat your heart out. Jeez. I happen to have seen robins all year round now, but up until that point, I would only ever see them in December. Now, if there's a reason for that, please let me know in the comments. But if not, please let me know. Do you ever think that they come out, like, just not at the rest of the year, and it is just a Christmas bird? I just thought that was the norm. But no, yet again, I shocked my husband, and he looked at me horrified, and he couldn't believe the words coming out of my mouth. So if that's giving you a laugh today, well, I'm glad it has. So enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, let me know what you think about my robin story.